What's good, YouTube? It's your boy AJ. I'm back with another video. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Today I just wanted to talk to y'all because I just got off my Instagram at AJ Condone, where I usually talk to people about e-com, specifically reselling, but I also kind of touch on other things. And I was just wanted to get on here and kind of talk to the camera real quick. So what I wanted to tell you guys is, you are the gatekeeper to your success, right? And there are some requirements. You're going to have to change as a person, and it's uncomfortable. I'm 19 years old, as you know, if you've been keeping up with my videos, and I have to reframe my brain every day. You need to start reframing your brain. Because reframing makes it easier for you. Because the way you're naturally gonna think is you're gonna think about how hard things are. But when you reframe it, instead of saying it's hard, I say, I know that most people won't be able to do it. And that helps me every day because I learn every day. I get my expectations raised every single day. Like, I listen, if you know the channel, you know I listen to Alex Hormozy pretty much every day. And I heard an interview with him yesterday, and he was saying that he was talking to, what company was that? He said he was talking to like a pretty big company, and they said that with their YouTube, they do like 2 videos a week or something like that. And he said he puts out 300 videos a week. And I said, I put out a video every Friday. I was like, man, that's crazy. So I said to myself, I said, what reason? That's the first thing I do when I come to a realization, because Alex Hormozy changes my mind a lot. He's actually, I definitely, when I get to a certain point, I want to try to see if I can get a mentorship from him or somebody along that line. But the first thing I say is, why can't I do this thing? Because a lot of times we can make up reasons why we can't do things pretty well, but just ask yourself why you can't do it. But you can't allow any excuses though, you know? Like if I say, oh, I don't have time. You don't have time? Are you sure? Because you have time to watch Netflix. You have time to scroll on TikTok. You have time to watch YouTube. So what do you mean you don't have time? What you really mean to say is, I don't want to do that with my time. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But then you don't want to be successful. See how it's not really an either or situation, but it is. Because if you have time to do it and you don't do it, that means you don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, that's very different than not having time to do it. Because you have time to do a lot of things, you just choose not to. So with my time a lot nowadays, I try to, and I'm nowhere near perfect, I'm still young, but I try my hardest to use my time in a way that makes sense. And it's gonna be hard. And that's the thing, it's gonna be hard. That's the whole point. You're putting in effort. You're not just, that's what I'm saying. If you, a 9 to 5 is a safe route. It's easy. 9 to 5s are easy. They are. And I'm not talking about the workload. Well, but that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that if you have a 9 to 5, you know that as long as I'm hired, I'm gonna make this amount of money. If you're doing your own thing, you are the boss. You. So you can choose to work as hard as possible, or you could choose to work kind of hard and then slack off sometimes. Another thing that Alex said is, he said, a lot of you guys think that you work hard, but I'd actually challenge you to say that you don't work as hard as you actually think you do. And he said he defines work as input into output. So the amount of input you get and the output that you get from those inputs. And I started reframing my brain to think like that too as well. And the thing about Alex that I like is he doesn't push his worldview or the way he thinks on people. It's just that you realize that the way you think sucks. So it needs to get better. It didn't come. But yeah, bro, you suck right now. I sucked. And I'm just now beginning to stop sucking as much. But you suck, bro. And that's okay. All you have to do, sorry, my chair always, like, I don't know what's wrong with it. I never even checked to even fix it. And see, that's a conscious decision I made. But anyway, you suck, bro. And all you have to do is just stop sucking. Like, just stop sucking, bro. So what I'll tell you is this, guys. Try to learn every single day. And try to remember that if you want to be extraordinary, you can't do what normal people do. And people are gonna look at you weird. People look at me weird now because they don't understand what I'm saying. Or my mom every day, she's like, why are you listening to that stuff? Because I want to be successful. And I don't want to just be a person that says they want to do it. Because everybody says they want to be something. Oh, I want to be a Power Ranger. Oh, I want to be a superhero. Oh, I want to be a doctor. But how many people really put in the effort? So you realize this, first, you just having the mindset that you want to improve, you're already better than most people. Most people gave up. Then if you put the work in, you're already better than most people. And then if you put the work in, even when it gets hard, you're better than most people. So you're on the path to succeed as long as you realize that whatever you want to achieve, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it looks amazing. Now, when you do the thing that you're going to do, when you do the thing, because that's how Alex always phrases it, you do the thing. You realize that the thing is harder. You do the thing, then you realize the thing is harder than you thought the thing was. Now, this is where most people quit, but not you. You do the thing, you realize how hard the thing is, then you're going to get to a point where you get the pit of despair, as he called it, I'm pretty sure. And then you realize that it's harder than you thought, and then you hit a rough patch, a pretty rough patch. But as long as you just stick it out through that, you'll eventually go back up. So it starts here, goes down, and then it comes all the way up. And now you're a successful person and you're doing your thing. But if you had just quit, you would never got there. So I just wanted to come on camera and talk to you guys. I'm gonna start trying to post more, just more, because Alex said quantity over quality, as long as the quality is just as good as the quantity. Does that make sense? So meaning that instead of trying to make one perfect video, just make 1,000 videos and then you'll be making perfect videos. Why can't I do that? So I'm gonna start trying to post more and not care about all the stupid, oh, you gotta post it this time. I'm just gonna post because that's what Alex does and that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I just like getting in front of the camera and chatting, but if you like the videos, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.